wow, like I was about to stop this. Like I was really about to let haters, naysayers, people that can't do it, stop me from doing it. Yo, 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 you've not prescribed with the realest, where you say the things your friends won't say and your man gonna lie about. It's your boy Dewey Rice, you know what I'm saying? And we back in this motherfucking mic, all right? So I know I used to always be like, oh, we back, but not like we really back. So I got a secret for y'all. First of all, let me welcome everybody. So if you a new listener, what's up? Welcome to the family. Hopefully you stay, you know what I'm saying? And if you been around, what's up? You know what I'm saying? What's up, family? I missed y'all like real life. You don't know how excited I am, you know what I'm saying, to be back on this mic. There's a couple things before we really get started though. So transparently, you know what I'm saying, this is like third time re-recording this episode, and it wasn't because like I listened to it and it was trash, or I listened to it and I didn't think I did my thing, like, or I didn't like it, like, no. So the first time, boom, we recording, my computer on a space, so it kept like stopping. So then I would have to go run to the cameras, you feel me, by myself, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Steph, she ain't down here right now, I'm here by myself, so I gotta go run to the camera. This was 2 weeks ago, y'all. So run, stop the camera, come back here, fucked up, right? Boom. This weekend, had a great weekend with my grandma. I vlog, so y'all gonna be watch out for the vlog coming out and shit. I was vlogging and shit. I'm a little YouTuber, you know what I'm saying? Vlogging, nigga, get home and get back to my grandma's house where the studio is. Get the motherfucking recording. Did great, you know, cleared up the space on my computer. Everything did great. I looked good, felt good, like, oh, this is the one. Like, boom. Get home. So because I'm deleting stuff, I edit my shit too. So I gotta put the videos from the fucking phone onto the computer. So as I'm doing that, it said it don't have enough space. It's failing. Boom, fail. Boom, fail. So I'm like, okay, I got to delete a lot of old shit. So I get to go into the storage. If you got a Mac, you know, storage management. Boom, boom, boom. Get up in there, start deleting stuff. I delete the audio file. So I'm trying to edit last night, trying to be productive. I'm like, oh, I'm putting out the episode on Monday. Base skit. I get to trying to motherfucking put it in sync my shit. My audio is gone. So it's like, it's showing me in Hindenburg. It's showing me that, but like the audio is not there. So here we are. It's Monday. You feel me? I was gonna have an episode for y'all today. Did not happen that way. But you know what I'm saying? This is showing consistency. You know what I'm saying? I'm showing I'm with it. Like the devil been fucking, you know what I'm saying, beat my ass with this episode. So now, nigga, guess what? Like, hopefully everything goes through, but we here. So again, welcome to the new people, to my family. What's up? We back. A lot of things have been taking place and been happening since I've been on the mic. My last episode was the Friends episode. It was a lot, you know what I'm saying? We was talking through Friends. I went through a little situation, you know what I'm saying? We're better, we're healed, you know what I'm saying? We're back. So that happened, and then the pool party, bro. We gotta update y'all on a lot of shit. So the pool party was amazing. Shout out to every single person that showed up. Shout out to every single person that helped promote, shared on their story. Shout out to my motherfucking vendors. Shout out to Julius, you know what I'm saying? Never Seen Visuals for the dope ass video. He always delivers. Shout out to Mondo DJing, you know what I'm saying, playing the hits. Shout out to Quay. My pictures were beautiful, y'all. Like, if y'all see it, if y'all ain't seen it, go to the motherfucking page and see. Pictures was beautiful. Shout out to Quay for our portraits. Shout out to Tony on the grill. Shout out to my dad for sponsoring. Shout out to my mom and her husband, Daryl. Shout out to everybody. Like, just shout out to everybody that put the money in. Shout out to everybody that sponsored, because they sponsor. Also, shout out to Kings Athletics. They were a sponsor. Like, shout out to everybody that put together this amazing event. Shout out to our motherfucking bartender, Steph, and our Tisha, Mrs. and Mrs. Mixie. You know what I'm saying? Steph been going crazy with the drink. So if y'all haven't had a drink from Steph, she does her thing. She has a business. Her and her partner, her business partner, they sell drinks. So I'm gonna start posting some shit like that. Mixed Gyms, definitely get in with them. Shout out to the security guards. I'm trying to think about everybody that bought a section. Shout out to my section people. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my bottle girls, Bree and Bray. I don't want to forget nobody, so I'm trying to run off the list. Like, shout out to everybody. Jason at the pool at Cameron, and shout out to Cameron. And I mean, just shout out to motherfucking everybody that was there. If you spent money with me, you spent money, you didn't get to come, whatever. Shout out to y'all. As you all know, I mean, it's not a prescribed party unless there's rain. So it rained, you feel me, during setup. So that was a lot. Broke 2 of my tents. Broke my fucking heart. I don't think I missed my grandma, but shout out to my grandma, because of course she held on. She bought the food. She held it the fuck down. Okay. Shout out to everybody. I just literally don't want to forget nobody. I feel like I'm rambling now, but like I don't want to forget nobody. I'm very grateful for everybody that helped. I'm very grateful to my friends and anybody that promoted, anybody that supports me in any capacity. I swear to God, y'all, that's what I do it for. So I do it for the people, like, and I do it for the vibe. So I hope that if you were there, I created a good vibe for you. If you weren't there, it's really giving fuck you. Cause a lot of niggas was like in the DMs, like, oh bro, I'm pulling up, I'm coming up, can't miss this one, and didn't come. But I do understand, you feel me? Rain was a factor. But yeah, so that was amazing. Pool party was amazing. Had a great time, put on a great event. Don't know what my next one's gonna be, because it's a lot putting into events. And that's a kind of one of the reasons why I came on this mic and I'm like, bro, this episode keep messing up, so I gotta make sure, you feel me, we gonna do it. So that was great. Went to London. Yeah, I went international and shit. I've been to London once for school, for study abroad, for criminology, when I thought I wanted to be an attorney. We know that did not happen. I'm in marketing now, but I wanted to be an attorney. So we went for like 7 days. But this time I went to London for Bree's birthday, her 30th. She did it fucking big. Cause like, who the fuck say we going to London? Like, not Miami, not Houston, not Detroit, like London. Okay, cool. Let me get my flight. Waited to the last minute to get my flight, but everything was great. So had a good time, spent a lot of money that I didn't have. So it's just kind of like, we got back and the bills is just like fucking me up, like punch after punch after punch. But shout out to my grandma and her credit card, because you know what I'm saying? One thing about Mary, she gonna make sure I'm good. And I'm not bragging about like being irresponsible, but like I did go down there and I did blow some bags that I didn't have. I did go down there and like, low key, like we was a little late on a couple bills. You know what I'm saying? We was a little late. I'm honest though. We was a little late on a couple bills. But God is good always, all the time. God is good. So we're kind of trying to get back up, and like I really realized, y'all, like on some real shit. This is not a funny shit or like me trying to like flex or nothing like that. But like niggas is just too cute. Like I look too good to be this fucking broke. So like I don't know if anybody else feel me. Like I know we all probably be struggling in our own little ways, but like this money shit is crazy. Like I have no kids. Like I'm doing pretty decent for myself. But like when I look at my Huntington account, baby, don't give that. It don't give decent at all, bruh. So it's low key embarrassing. It's not a joke. It's embarrassing. Like I got my budget sheet and shit. I'm really looking at it like I should be having this overflow. Like, and I do got it. I be having it. But like, yo, I'm getting hot. Think about it. I don't know where the fuck the money be going. But then again, blessings on blessings. We had some good pictures. Great time. London, they really know how to kick it. Our first night there, we went to a pub for like karaoke. That shit was a vibe. The DJ, they was playing games. And of course we went down there and won. Like, I don't go nowhere and don't win. Like, we won. Yeah, we won. It was the I think it was like guess the tune or whatever. So they would play the beat and then we would guess the song or finish the lyrics, something like that. Regardless, nigga, Columbus, Ohio, we won. And that bitch, Ohio people, they was calling us Americans. The Americans, we won. I think that's what they called us. The Americans. I think so. I don't know if I'm sounding dumb right now, but I think they said that we did win. And yeah, that was a time too. So boom, pool party, amazing. Shout out to everybody. London, amazing. Spent a lot of money. Came back broke as fuck. None of y'all's business, but I just made it y'all's business. So yeah, that was a time. Oh, yes. So about that though, I do want to know, like, we should definitely have an episode about like trips when you get older. Cause like, if you're like, of course we all want to travel. Of course we all want to have a good time and things like that. But like, you really got to plan for shit like that. Like as an adult, when you have bills, I think that's another thing. Like when I was staying with my grandma, of course I was taking trips and stuff. Cause I had like a couple bills, a car payment, car insurance, but like, you don't really think about like saving for your, like I go on a trip, but like we on a trip when rent due. So it's like, which one do I do? Like I want to eat. I want to look good. But like I got a home out. I got home. I gotta go home to a house. And if I don't pay my rent, I get evicted. Like shit just crazy, bro. It's just crazy as an adult. Shout out to anybody that in my age or in this age range that can really manage your money well. Shout out to you. Shout out to you. I still gotta learn that. So anywho, positive vibes. Boom. Let's get to the episode. So y'all, got a confession. I got a real big confession. And if y'all, you know what? I ain't gonna start that. I got a confession, bro. And like, I don't even know like how I felt about it at first, because I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just tell y'all, I was about to quit. Like low key, I was done. Throw it away. Like y'all can have a mic, sure. Come get these mics. Y'all know what I'm saying? I mean, this is my grandma's crib, so it's not like we could really like gut out the motherfucking studio. But like, I was about to quit, bro. Like, I was really on some shit where it's just like, I felt like at a time, not that I was on some dramatic shit, but it was just kind of like, what? It's not really like popping the way I wanted to. It's not doing this. It's not doing that. Like, I was really in a funk for real. Like, and it was crazy because after I released the pool party, I was working a lot on the pool party. So I was putting a lot of things into it. And I wasn't thinking like, I wasn't recording because I was putting energy into that. But it's also like I could have found energy to come down here and record, found energy to reach out to a guest or have Steph reach out to somebody to curate an episode. But I just lost my flame. I lost my fire. I lost my like, you know what I'm saying? I just lost it. And I want to come here and talk about it because I do think that like there's a lot of people that start things and there's a lot of creatives, you feel me? A lot of people doing their small businesses and things like that. And I feel like a lot of people probably go through this as creatives and as people that start businesses. You go through this like rut where it's like you feel like it don't matter no more. And as I'm sitting here right now and I'm talking about it, it kind of made me feel away because I forgot about what I have started and what I have built. You feel what I'm saying? Like going through life and shit, you just forget. So when I'm sitting down here right now, I'm looking at the wall. And if you've been down here, you've seen like the plaque wall. And I'm on episode, it's like 25, 35. I'm about to fill this whole motherfucker wall up because I got like 60 some episodes. But my point is like, I'm looking at the plaques. I'm looking at all these people I've had down here. I'm looking at all the episodes that I've recorded since 2020. And of course, like, when I say of course, there's people like Steph, my grandma, my family that support me, my peoples that support me, like close friends, you know what I'm saying? Never mind. Like, there's a lot of people that have supported me thus far. You feel me? So I've been doing this since 2020. And there's a lot of people that have supported me thus far, but I'm saying like I built something special. You feel me? Like I built a brand. Like it's a brand. And like for a moment, I really started like kind of stepping back and feeling like it didn't matter. And so I'm bringing this to the table because I think it's important to tell anybody that started anything, any creatives, anybody that has started something and like stopped because of the response you were getting or stopped because of the haters and the naysayers. Like, bro, we have to really remember like our why to starting this shit. Like I had to really sit with myself and really remember like, why did you start the podcast? Like, why did Dewey start Prescribe with the Realest? Like, I never started it for the extra buzz. Like, I didn't start it to get famous. I didn't start it to get paid. Like, and for a moment and for a while, I started to let those factors kind of like fuck me up or kind of make me feel like, what am I doing? Because it don't matter. And so I have a story for y'all because before this, so I had been sitting in my rut since probably about after the Friends episode. That was cool. Like it was a good response, like things like that. But I think it just kind of like started to dwindle after that. Like, and it was kind of dwindling before that. If you even look at the episodes, I used to be hella consistent. Like at least my goal used to be like 2 a month. And if I don't get 2 a month, I at least want to do 1 a month. Like it used to be like, you're going to hear me bi-weekly. And that was like the cadence. And so like if we could get people down here, we would do that. We will record. We have another episode. We'll say we record like on a Monday. That next week, the episode will come out. And then that week that the episode came out, we recording again. Like we had a cadence. Like I was really in my bag. Like, oh no, we need to do this. Even when I'm posting my question of the days, I had a schedule. I was sticking with it. And like none of those factors matter, right? It didn't dawn on me until the pool party. So boom, I had a pool party. When I tell y'all the pool party for me was everything and more for me. Like and I also feel like people that start things and like art and creatives in a way, when we throw events, we're really not at the event when it's going on. Like we're seeing things from a different lens. Like you're seeing things from a logistic lens. You're seeing things from like a vibe, like people having fun. What's the music hitting for? Like I'm really not able to enjoy the event that I'm throwing or enjoy the party because like I'm worried about too many different things. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, and that's probably a thing for me, but I'm pretty sure a lot of creatives go through that where it's like, I'm throwing this event or party promoters, you're throwing this event, but like you're at the party, but you're not really at the party. So it really wasn't until I seen the promo video that Julius put out that I was like, damn, like it was a vibe. Like of course people were saying that, but prior to, Boom, y'all. So this year, I really put my blood, sweat, and tears in it. Like niggas was hopped off the porch. I'm in FedEx. I'm printing off flyers. I'm in the field with it. I'm in the field. I'm passing flyers out to niggas. Like I'm putting it on people's cars. So if it was on your car and you didn't want that, I'm so sorry. I'm putting flyers on people's cars. Like I'm really trying to do things different this year. Like years prior to when I had events, I would do like, just the social media play. Like, oh, share my shit. Hopefully, put it out there. This year, I'm really getting it out the mud. I'm hopping off the porch. I'm doing everything that I feel like I can do to make sure that this party goes where it's supposed to go. So boom, have the party. At the party, like nothing to me was off or did I feel away about anything? No, like I had a good time. The people that were there had a good time. Was I upset about the weather? Yeah, of course. But I mean, Mother Nature, like, bruh, I can't do shit about it, right? So boom, after the party, I'm hearing things and I'm like, and not things from like people that were there. I'm hearing things from people that weren't there. So now I'm even more confused in a way where it's just like, huh? So like, it was making me feel, so like when I'm hearing these things, I'm starting to like then question myself and question like, well, was it a good party? Like, well, did people have fun? Like, did people come? Like, did people like, was it? Like, I'm starting to question myself due to all the things, not all the things, due to in the store, these different departments is talking. And now as the manager, I'm sitting here thinking like, what? Like now I'm questioning myself. So it doesn't dawn on me. So, okay. So after the pool party, I'm hearing these things and like the feedback I'm getting, like I've never been a person that can't take constructive criticism. Like I have something, yes, I'm sensitive about my shit because it's what I'm creating. Like this is my shit. But as I can always have a constructive conversation about anything, like, you know what I'm saying? If it comes to, oh, I think you could have did this better. Cool. Let's have that discussion. As long as it's like, you know what I'm saying? The criticism is coming from a way of like helping and not just some hating shit. I'm cool with it. So boom, I'm hearing that shit. So now after the pool party, I'm in my head about it. Like I'm thinking like, damn, of course you always have that debrief conversation of like, what could we have done better? Like everything is not going to be perfect, right? But I'm sitting here thinking like, I'm worried about the shit that I'm hearing because I'm thinking like, damn, ain't no way I done put in all this motherfucking work in and I'm still hearing like negative shit. Like I'm still hearing negative shit even though I think that it was a great time. And people are telling me that it was a great time. You know what I'm saying? So as that's going on for about a week, I'm soaking in my sorrows for real. Like I'm just like, damn, like, and this is before the promo video or the pictures come out, because after seeing that, I was like, oh, motherfuckers is hating. They just hating. Like, ain't no fucking way. Ain't no motherfucking way. That shit was amazing. Like, that shit went. But before that, I'm really soaking in my sorrows thinking like, damn, like, that's just crazy. Like, you put in all this work and people still have something to say. And like, just for me, I was worried about all the wrong shit. I wasn't basking in the moment of I just put on this event and people came and supported. I'm worried about all the outside factors that don't fucking matter, right? So boom, it's about a week. I'm feeling it. You know what I'm saying? I'm kind of just like, damn, like I ain't throwing another fucking party. I ain't doing this. I'm not doing that. Like I'm gonna just let that podcast go. And to me, that is so fucking crazy. Like for me to say that right now is so crazy, but I'm feeling these things. Like the response now that I'm hearing little shit like, oh, it looked dry. It looked like this. It looked like that. I'm letting that shit play a part in my mental and how I'm feeling about the event. So it wasn't until, and this is why I'm like, bro, I gotta talk about this. It wasn't until, so like a week or a week and a half later, of course, me and Steph had a debrief about the event. Like even me and my mom and my dad, like, I'm asking people around because now I really just need to know. My grandma's like, I'm really just needing to know. Like, yeah. Another thing is the way that I throw events, I put so much into my events that I go over budget. Like there is a budget here, right? Like we didn't figure it out. I probably got this bucket of money to spend, but I'm just so damn extra. And that's just that's literally who I am. Like I don't do regular shit. I'm not no basic ass nigga. I'm going to try to put my all into it and even more. That like, okay, the budget, went over a little bit of budget. You know what I'm saying? Spent a little bit of money we didn't have, but it was a great time. So boom, I go help Steph's daughter move. Shout out to you, Maya. She in college and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? She on campus and shit. So we go help her move or whatever. And so it's about, her school is about an hour away. hour and some change. So on that hour, you feel me? We go down there, we're talking about the party, and I'm getting the feedback, and everything is not gonna be perfect, and I'm never mad about that, right? So we're talking about it, but when I'm telling her, it's just kind of like it's giving hater shit, right? Boom. So we go down there, we move her in. So when we come back, I'm in the car by myself now. So again, like I told you, I took my week to kind of like suck on my sorrows. I'm kind of feeling away. Really don't know how to like express it, but I'm just like, fuck it. Like, fuck it all. Boom, I'm done. Boom, he quits. He's out of here, right? I'm driving, and you know what I'm saying? I'm driving, listening to me some Lotto, Brokey. I talk a lot of shit. Yeah, I'm in like, yeah. And then I pick up my phone, and I don't know if y'all do this, but like sometimes I just go to my page, like, cause now I do like lifestyle content and shit like that, and like little fits and shit. I go to my page just to kind of like look at like my page, like the format, like just, let's keep it polished. Let me make sure shit look good. So as I'm driving, and we had just had a conversation on the way there. So on the way back, of course, I'm kind of still like just in the mood or in emotion or whatever. And so I'm scrolling through my page, bro, and I'm seeing like. So I'm scrolling through my page. Like I told y'all, like my shit polished, like my shit look nice. But as I'm scrolling, I go past. I went all the way down to like my first pool party. Boom! Look at that! Look at that promo. Scroll up some more. I look at this other one. Like I'm just looking at shit. Like I'm looking at the things and the events that I put on the Halloween party, like the things that I've done and what I put on. I'm just looking at it, and I'm looking at the quality, bro. So then I go to my birthday one, my 30th birthday. Bro, I'm watching the promo video. The recap video, I'm watching it, bro. I'm like, wow, like that was a great time. Like a lot of people were there. Like it was a great event. Then I go down to another event, the what do you call that? The February show. And like the thing is, people always tell me, like, even when it comes to episodes, it was a great episode, whatever. But like when it comes to events, they like, bro, your shit was fun. It was this, it was that. Like I always get like good love and feedback for the shit that I put on or whatever. And so as I'm looking, I go through my birthday video, and I'm like, wow, like I was about to stop this. Like I was really about to let haters, naysayers, people that can't do it, stop me from doing it. And like, I was just like, wow. Like, I think it was like a moment. Have y'all ever had a moment where you kind of like, you can't fuck with me? Like, y'all can't fuck with me for real. Like, you start looking at what you've created and look at what you put out, and you start seeing like, they're not doing it like me. And that's not even on no boasting shit. That's truly like, I feel like for a moment, I kind of like seen my worth. Like I seen who I was again and what I put on. Because like I told y'all, from a perspective, when you put on events and stuff, from those perspectives, you're not really there. So you really don't know outside looking in what it's like, what you're getting off, because I'm putting the event on. Like we're creating a time for you guys. So like, I'm not really able to really experience the way that a third party, or, I'm saying the people, the guests, are able to experience it. And so I'm driving, and I just start thinking like, damn, like you really be sleeping on yourself. Like it's you. Like it took me a minute, but I was like, it's me. Like it has nothing to do with all these outside parties. It's on me. Like at the end of the day, I've done these things. I've created this brand. I have built this. And of course I've had help, like I just said, but like, I have created something special. And so for me to let the opinions of others stop me or hold me back from it is crazy as fuck. Like that, again, like I told you, I'm sitting out here looking at these plaques and shit. Like I did this. Like a lot of people have started, and that's why I'm like, bro, I gotta talk about this, because I know there's a lot of people out there that have started things, started businesses, started this and started that, and because of the feedback you was getting, or because of some hating ass, somebody hating on the gram, or somebody hating, you hearing he say, she say, if they're talking shit about it or they don't like the product, you stop doing it. But the thing is, you didn't start it for them. Of course, we all want, if you start something, you're sensitive about your shit, one, right? But when you start something, you do want a response. You want everybody to love it. But the reality is, everybody's not going to love it. There's going to be somebody that hates it. There's going to be somebody that talks shit about it. There's going to be somebody that love it, but they mad that they not doing it, so they going to hate. And it's like, why? I was sitting there like, why did I ever let the opinions of others stop me from continuing to do something that I've been doing for years? Like, and I start letting the things that never matter. Like definitely forgot about my why. I'm thinking about money. Like, I didn't start this for money. Like, I didn't start my podcast for money. Of course, it would be great to start making money off of it at some point. But, that takes consistency. That takes one person seeing it. That's going, you feel me, share it with this person. Like, those things are going to come, right? But why was I letting those factors stop me or deter me from continuing to do it? Like, I really had to sit with myself, y'all. And I'm like, dog, like, that is so crazy, but I know it happens every fucking day. Like, I know there's somebody out there right now, if you listen and you watching this and you're like, damn, you know what I'm saying? I did start this business and because I didn't get the response that I thought I should have got when I should have got it, I stopped. But you don't understand how much you could have done if you stuck with it. You feel me? Like, I started this in 2020. Definitely wasn't getting the views and shit that I get now. Like, yeah, it's still kind of low on YouTube, but like, I wouldn't even getting that. I might have been getting like 20. Now I can look back at episodes and be like, oh, I got a good 80 piece. I got a good 250. I got 130, you know what I'm saying? And that's views on YouTube. So like, that's not to say the views on my, like the audio, you know what I'm saying? There's a couple different listeners, we got visual, we got audio, but that's not to say that there aren't people listening to shit like that. And I start thinking about it like, damn, like that is so crazy to me that you can really get yourself in a rut. You can get yourself to like start feeling like what you're doing isn't worthy. You could really play with your head based on the opinions of others. And I'm just like, bro, there's no way that I was about to allow what other people say, because here's the thing. They're going to say it regardless. Like, the other thing, I'm like sitting there, I'm like, nigga, you let some shit, motherfuckers talking shit, make you want to feel like you wanted to stop, knowing that like motherfuckers is gonna talk shit. You need those motherfuckers. You need people that's gonna talk. You need your critics. You know what I'm saying? You need your critics. Like, I was watching this episode on Jay Hill. Shout out to Jay Hill. I was watching his episode. He had Wallow on, and the shit was so profound to me. But Wallow basically was telling this nigga, like, he was talking about how, kind of about the hater things, and like, you got to keep going. It's about consistency, yada yada yada. But he was like, in this world, you have to have spectators. Like, there have to be spectators. You can't, like, basically how I took it was like, everybody is not a leader. And to be honest, y'all, like, I don't know if it's because like I'm not wow, I keep saying only child. I'm not the only child. Everybody thinks that, you know what I'm saying? Main character energy, but like, I'm not the only child. I'm the oldest, right? So I'm the oldest of 6. And so I've always held this position of having to, and I'm not mad about it, but having that pressure of like, doing everything right and doing everything perfect and leading, because I had people behind me. I had siblings behind me. I had people watching me. I've always been in this position where people are looking up to me or watching me in a way where it's like my actions and my choices can, impact somebody else. And when Wallow was talking, he's like, like, everybody can't be on the field. And that shit really sat with me like, bruh, everybody can't do this. Like, everybody can't put on an event. Everybody can't sit in front of a camera, curate an episode, and get views. This is not just no regular shit. I think that after you're doing it for a while, you just start thinking like, it's a routine. It's like, not that you don't think it's that important, but it's touching somebody. And for me to lose that, it's crazy. Like, it's crazy to lose that spark or lose my reason to why I started based on factors that never matter in the first place. And so when I was listening to it and Wallow said that, I'm like, damn, bro, you gotta tighten up. You gotta tighten the fuck up. Like, you have to start. You believe in yourself, right? So you got to tighten up in a way where it's like, it don't matter what a motherfucker say, because a motherfucker going to say whatever they want, whenever they want. But that's not going to stop me from getting to where I know I can get. I know that in some time, you know what I'm saying? The money going to come. You feel me? Head be itching hella. At some point, this shit going to take off. But it can't take off if I'm not doing it. It can't take off if I'm not producing. It can't take off if I'm not editing. It can't take off if I'm not recording. Like, and if I'm not recording based on the things that people gonna say, baby, you got a long way to go, nigga, because they gonna say something. They say something about you anyways. They talk about me anyways. Name stay in somebody's mouth anyways, regardless of an episode or not. So you stop doing what you love to do, what you have a passion for, what you've literally built. You've literally built, put in all this time. You stop doing that based on what other people are saying. But even some of those people that are saying it wish they could be in this position. You wish you could be doing this, but you just don't got it. You can't, and that's okay. Everybody, you feel me? They always say like God, everybody has a purpose. Everybody has a purpose, which I do believe. Everybody put on this planet for a purpose or whatever, I guess. But like, cool. But this is mine, and so I'm not gonna let the naysayers and the haters keep me from doing what I know that like on my heart to do. And so when I was thinking about the episode, I'm like, bro, I really got to come on here and talk about it, because I know there's a lot of people out here, a lot of creators. I'm looking at my notes, y'all, right now, but I know there's a lot of people out here that have started and didn't finish based on what other people were saying. But people are going to say something anyways. So if that is you, bro, snap out that shit and get back on that shit. Like, literally, if you ever started something and you dropped it for those factors because you forgot your why, bro, pick that shit back up. Like, pick it back up, because you know why you started and you know what it does for you, right? You know what it does for you, and you know what it does for other people. So why stop giving that based on what people are saying, because they're gonna say shit anyways. And so real quick, I want to share like my why, because I had to think, like, sometimes people don't really know their why, like they started something. But I think that's one of the most important things to do when you are building something or starting something from the ground, is to know why you're doing it. Like, you got to know why, because that why is going to keep you doing it when shit like this happens, when you're hearing shit or it's negative, or like you didn't make the money you wanted to make, you didn't get the response on this reel that you wanted to get. The why is going to keep you grounded and keep you going. And so I started thinking about mine, and I was like, you know, it's bigger than me. So my why for starting a podcast. So as y'all know, like, I had a podcast with Bree for like 2 years. Am I grown yet? And the way that kind of happened was kind of crazy. Like, I was never a podcast nigga. Like, Dewey Rice, I'm already in their mouth. I don't want to give them nothing else to talk about, right? So I didn't even want to never want like I guess I never wanted to, I've always been known, like I was saying, like I'm a leader, I've always been known, but I didn't want to be in the limelight like that. Also in the limelight, like telling my business, that's kind of tough, right? Like they already talking about it, like running my mouth, kind of crazy, right? So the way that it happened was Bree was starting a business with somebody else. She was starting a podcast with one of her friends and her business partner, and it didn't work out or whatever. And so then she was like, one day, you know, we was together all the time, talking all the time. And one day she sad about it. Like, damn, you know, I was doing this, doing that. And so I'm thinking on the phone, I'm like, well, I mean, I can help. Like, I can help you. Like, I can help. I didn't say I wouldn't be on, I can help though. She's like, well, why don't you do it? Like, you're funny. Like, we're good. Like, we have fun. Like, we can talk, we clown. Like, I think it'd be cool. And I'm like, baby, that ain't it. That no, thank you. No, thank you. I don't want it. So she's like, you know, think about it or whatever. I think this could be cool. So I sit with it and I'm like, you know what? Let's just do it. So we start, you know, get the podcast, get the name going, whatever. And it was great. Like, it was really good. And I think that when I first started, I didn't really realize, I think I've had a voice, right? But I didn't really know, I didn't find my voice until being on the show. And like, the show became like therapy for me. So like, I'm actually now sharing things, and those things are like helping me heal, or I'm able to process it through in this conversation, or see an opposing view of how I think and what I'm going through. And then after that, we start getting people listening, and then people are listening and hitting us up. You know what I'm saying? Hitting me up and like, oh, this episode was this and that, like that. Like, this made me feel this way. This helped me with this. Like, we start getting a great response. And then I start finding out that like, damn, I found my voice, and now my voice is helping others. And then on top of that, it's like, okay, so I found my voice is helping others. Then I'm like, damn, like, this is helping me and helping others. Like, I never looked at it that way. I never thought like, or what I'm saying on this episode is going to impact or touch others. And so when me and Bree, we did our 2 years and then we went our separate ways, I was like, I can't stop here. I've seen what I can do. I've now found that like, I love this. Like, I love doing this. And like, it's helping me. Like, before I even got into therapy, I'm like, damn, this is really therapy. So my why was like, that's why I started Prescribe with the Realist, and that's why it's Prescribe with the Realist, supposed to be like a doctor. DR was a play off my name, but in a sense, it's like therapy. So it's like the things your friends won't say, your man gonna lie about, of course, because I want to have those conversations that folks aren't having, or in ways and the transparency that folks aren't willing to give, right? But also it's supposed to be like, it's like a doctor theme. It's like that's why I break it down in the office, the waiting room. This is supposed to be therapy. This is helping others, right? Like helping me, helping others. These conversations that we're having, sometimes people come out here and be like, damn, I didn't even know I was gonna feel this way. Like they breaking out shit. They giving tea. They didn't even know was in there. Like the comfortability, you know what I'm saying? Really putting together something that will not only help me, but help others, right? And to think that I was willing to let that go is crazy. Like, and I really had, like I told y'all, I had to really wake the fuck up and be like, yeah, no, it's not happening, bro. I had to remember my why. Like, my why is bigger than a critic. My why is bigger than what you can say. What you can say really, and then you really got to think about where it's coming from, because most times it's coming from motherfuckers that ain't did shit. You know, you can't stick with shit if you ain't did shit. So like, why would I ever let what you feel, your opinion, impact me? Right? I really had to wake the fuck up, y'all. But like literally though, like why and it's just like, I feel like it's our generation, just how we are. Everything's on social media. If you don't get the likes that you think you should get, then it was a terrible episode. Or if you don't get these many shares, then nobody fucked with it. If you don't get these number of people at your event was terrible. And it's like, we think about all the things that really don't matter. The people that's supposed to be there are there. The people that are supposed to support. I'm getting new followers all the time. I'm getting new people to hop on a podcast all the time. So like, let's look at the positive things going on and not focus on the negative shit that, again, never really mattered. And so let me look at these notes, y'all. But yeah, like I really gotta share on my heart. And this is the third time I'm sharing this. So I'm just like, okay, nigga, let's make sure we done got everything out. But yeah, I really feel like, hold on, y'all. I'm looking at my notes right now. Say if I hit everything. Okay, boom, life update. Got that. I almost quit. Got that. Call out to creatives. Remember who you are. Okay, yeah. And I said, the last thing I had said was that many people start, but few see it through. So if you genuinely like love something and you have a passion for something, I'm telling you right now, do not let other people and factors that never matter keep you from that. It doesn't make sense, y'all. Like, it really don't. And I know there's a lot of people out here that don't have people in their corner. It's a very special thing to have people in your corner, to have people like see you. I was just telling somebody that today, like, damn, like I appreciate you for seeing me, because like, again, it's no secret. Like, I do put out a lot of stuff. I am this type of person that like cares about what I put out. Like, it's very polished. It has to be in some type it gotta be something. Like, I'm not about to just put out bullshit or just put it out to do it. So when I do put it out and I do get responses, like, that does feel good. And like, it does feel good to like have people in your corner and have support. And I know there's a lot of people that don't have that. So I'm very blessed to be able to say I do, but I'm also in a way where it's like, I want other people to know, like, you got a friend in me, bro. Like, if you ever feel like you wanted to quit, like, don't quit. Literally don't quit. See it through, because you never know. You never know when it's your time. Like, you never know when it's your time based on an episode, or if you doing clothing, who can wear it, you nails, hair. Like, you never know when it's your time and when your moment is gonna come. So do not quit, bro, and just be consistent. Like, be consistent with it. Literally fall in love with it. If you're in love with it, don't stop for nobody, bro. And that's truly what I wanted to say on this episode, because I'm just like, damn, bro, I really was about to quit. He was about to say, R.I.P. All right, motherfucking P. And I was cool with it. Like, not cool with it, but I was in a rut. And I just wanted to come here and tell y'all, like, if y'all in that rut, bro, wake it up. Wake that shit up, bro. Get back on that shit. Get back on your feet. Get back on the grind. You never know when it's your time. And yeah, I think that's all. And, oh yeah. And then the last thing was, remember the fuck you are. Never forget who you are, bro. Never forget who you are, regardless of a relationship, regardless of, you know what I'm saying, naysayers, haters. Like, never forget who you are, and then why you're starting, or you started something, or you continuing to do it, because those things are always going to keep you grounded. So yeah, I feel like I preached a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Got my deacon coat on and shit. And I got my scarf on because I don't have a haircut. But you know what I'm saying? I really mean what I said, bro. Like, genuinely coming from the heart. That's pretty much all I had to say. We're gonna make this shit quick anyways. But yeah, almost quit, did not, won't stop for you motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, that was the episode. I hope that it touched somebody. I hope that if you are sitting there like, damn, Dewey just tell me why the fuck did I stop? I hope you get back on it. I hope you do what you need to do to get back on it. But yeah, that's really all I had to say to y'all. How I'll be wrapping these up. Oh, see, it's been so long. Make sure you follow me on my personal page, official DR. You know what I'm saying? We doing lifestyle content and shit. Like, I've been in my bag. You know what I'm saying? I've been in my TikTok bag and shit. Like, outfits in London really shut it the fuck down. Like, I know I'll be on the episode talking about my TikTok don't be talking, but like my TikTok is ticking, nigga. It's been ticking a little bit. You feel me? But anyways, yeah, personal page, official DR. Prescribe with the realest. Prescribe DR underscore and prescribe DR, Instagram and Twitter, TikTok as well, because we starting to tick, you know what I'm saying? Anything else? Nah, if you ain't had a chance to check out the promo video, I'm also post the recap, not the promo, the recap video on YouTube. If you haven't had a chance to get in that, if you haven't had a chance to see that, go check that out. I'm trying to think of anything else I may be forgetting. Oh yeah, that also brings me to my point as I'm wrapping up. Another thing I had started to see was like, you know, like I really have put in the work. Like when I think about the work, like when you really start thinking about what you've done and what you put out, like promo videos I create, like, you know, like the reels I do, like, you know, like all these things, all these skills and these, you know what I'm saying, these tools in this box, my tools in my toolbox. And I was willing to let all that shit go. And it's like, hell no. Like, it's just crazy when you start seeing yourself, when you remember yourself. But anyways, yeah, tap into that. That was a little random thing, but I started thinking about it like, damn, nigga, you done created a lot of shit. Why would you ever? Like, you really gotta just start seeing yourself. But yeah, so follow me on Instagram, all my socials. Yeah, we're gonna get back consistent. Hopefully y'all hold me accountable if y'all start seeing like a little fall off. Be like, hey nigga, like you said you was gonna be back consistent. What's up? Like, where the episode at? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, this was great. I had a great time. Make it really quick. I hope everybody's out there blessed and highly favored. This is Prescribe with the realest. We're the set of things your friends won't say, your man gonna lie about, and we out.